It's Grammy night, but that's okay because your boy E Complete is here with the astrology, the poetry, and spiritual business talk. Don't you understand? I was born in New York. This lyrical hawk of just soars and the flies. I give you just my third eye, the spiritual guide. No, I'm not perfection, but I want you to know I got some protection. Yeah, man. Can't you see? I give you the astrology. Heavenly flows, you know I lift my nose. I'm one of those humble, chill, bad bros. A little cocky, knock you out like Rocky. R.I.P. to my boy Apollo Creed. Don't have the eyes bleed, stay treed. Back in the days, nah, me don't need that no more. You know me want to just soar. Off the top of the dome, there is no store. What I give you is more than just free style off the top of the head from the E. I would be on the stage with the Grammys and the rage. Lyrically, I would come out the cage and they would see something so daggone potent. The poetry, you know, is so potent. It's filled with joy. Yeah, mama, don't you know I'm your boy, Cheryl's son. Yes, I get the job done. Lyrically, I'm number one. Of course, I'm well hung. Oops, shouldn't have told you that. It's a secret, but that's all right, son. Wifey can peep it and tell you the stories, fame and glory. Don't you want to know I'm my own category? The allegories and the double entendres. Let you understand that I'm not no Andra. Hey, yeah. A rhyme say, yeah, my name is Eric Taylor. I'm a lyrical player. Eric, it's the name you see in the middle of the country. First album was powerful, you know. My rhymes predicted the future, baby bro. Now we are the age of Aquarius. Some feel things are kind of vicariously living through one another, the collective spirit, this bad brother. So tonight, I want you to know high frequency entrepreneurs. Here we go. Let's connect. Let's collab. Can't you see? Me and Wifey got a group for all of the knowledge. Ooh, yeah, man. What's the deal? Had to come with you with the real. A little hip hop off the TOP in honor of the Grammys tonight. I don't know if you're watching it. I may watch it and end the show so you guys can get off. Actually, I don't really care. I don't know about the music anymore and stuff and what's hot and what's just come out because unfortunately, a lot of it is so low vibrational, but I'm all about positive conscious music and positive conscious rhymes and artists that do that. And there's still plenty of people out there who do bring it. But we're talking about this new energy. It's February 4th. The moon's in Sagittarius. It's Aquarius season. It's a Leo ascendant right now. I order as we talking, New Yorkin', I'm walking, no porking on my forking. All right. Wifey's going to bring the plant from the windowsill so you can see our beautiful plant in the background that's growing with the sunlight. Okay. And you know what? We decided to create a new group. Wifey will come in and explain it, and hello to everybody in the chat. We'll get to you in a second. But what I want to introduce to you is kind of what this all, came about with. And I remember I told you the title of the Capricorn new moon on January 11th was Building a New Reality. But we still have Mercury, Venus, and Mars in Capricorn, and it's that building energy. But starting February 5th, Mercury will be conjunct Pluto for the first time ever for any human being alive. It's been over 250 years. So Mercury conjunct Pluto, February 5th. February 14th, Mars conjunct Pluto. Ooh, in Aquarius. Ooh, adios mio. I'll be talking about it in a second. Be patient, Lucy. And then February 16th, Venus conjunct Pluto. Okay. So yeah, Valentine's Day and that whole weekend and leading up, things are sexually charged, but it's really about bringing forth new energy for quite literally power to the people and building a new reality, transforming and really taking us to this spiritual awakening, innovation, being the rebel, the black sheep, thinking outside the box, unveiling and revealing hidden secrets and truths around science, technology, power structures, humanity, environmental groups, so-called charities, all of it. But what it also is creating a new lane, a new path, a new energy for you to establish your high frequency entrepreneur small business. And that's where this brilliant lady comes in, and us together wanting to create a new venue, a new avenue, a new place for us to connect and collaborate together. People who are, focused on a heart-centered love, gratitude, and truly being their authentic self, because that is the highest currency spiritually. And for the age of Aquarius, the next 20 years, and really the next 2100 years. I said a mouthful. Now I'm going to let the queen talk and get to you guys in the chat.
Hey, how are you? How are you? Thank you. Hello, Evelyn.
What up,
how are
Ev?
you? And you know what? Thank you, Evelyn, because you know what? Evelyn is like
She's down for the
there.
cause.
I
Yeah.
swear, and I'm so thankful for her. So here's what's going on. I have been, and I've talked about this, but I have been in a small business entrepreneur making high frequency, high value products for the last 7 years. And I have been really focusing on healing the world with the things that I make. Obviously, my husband, he started a couple of years after I did doing what you do, and he's about helping to raise the vibration and the thoughts of the collective. And one of the things that I've always wanted and found difficult is I've always wanted to create a group that could help us, meaning the high vibrational folks who are trying to help the world elevate, ascend, all the stuff that's going on right now, so that we can create thriving businesses. The reality is, put your arm down
and support one another.
I know. The reality is
I'm a rebel. I'm sorry.
He gonna make me
lose my
But the
mind.
reality is, we are at a time where we've got to band together, because we're looking at more and more of what we have out there available becoming less and less. Yes, there's lots of choices, but when you get to those choices, it's the same old stuff owned by the same old people, and we're not feeding into the higher levels of consciousness, the higher levels of business and practices that we want to be about. So I put together,
and everyone having a seat at the table, not just 5 or 6 conglomerates or corporations.
Exactly. So on that note, I was talking to my husband. Hi, Pauline. How are you?
Hey,
I was talking to my husband about the fact that I need to get a new ceiling fan for my son. And what I have slowly noticed is that you go to places, and it seems like the only ceiling fans you can find are Hunter Douglas, Costco, Target, Walmart, which I hate Walmart. I don't go
Home
there.
Depot.
But Home Depot, Lowe's, all of them have the same few Hunter Douglas stuff. It's like Hunter Douglas is the chosen one, and that's all you have to choose from. Well, I'm trying to, hey, Danny, how are you?
What up, D Nice?
I'm trying to change the playing field. I'm trying to support the small business. And so we are introducing high frequency entrepreneurs. So what is it? It's a grassroots group of people who I'm seeking to focus on the holistic practitioner, the positive brand owner. Are you putting something out that is designed? So great, Dan. That's designed to uplift the community, to uplift people in general. And unlike a lot of these groups that you get in there and basically it's all about
a pyramid program or
yes, exactly. Now I want to talk to you about what I'm doing, and you can't say a word, and this is all about you coming in and building my business up, but really I'm giving nothing to you. No. This group is going to be designed specifically so that you have an outlet to share what it is that you're doing. I'm not going to say those things like don't spam, don't share.
Yeah.
No, I want
share
you there
all of it, yeah.
because I want you to share. Now, I am going to have a specific place for the businesses to share and to put their business listings, to put their contact details, to put all of that. And then I'm going to, so that'll be a specific place to do that. But the rest of the stuff will be opportunities for people to share what they're doing. And the reason why this came into being is that
and Evelyn knows I've been talking about stuff like this in Coffee Talk for a while, and having people in Coffee Talk exchange information with one another and stuff like that. And that's my mindset and my mantra, right? Both of us, even knowledge is love, and having different people. Some of you guys have, been followers and supporters of me for a while. And I've even had some of you, and will in the future continue to have some of you as a guest on my podcast, because that's just the Taylor way. It's our heart. It's something that I got from my mother and father, always looking out for the collective, the people, the people, right? All y'all, not the conglomerates, and really for us to connect and grow together, because that's what it's really about. And that's the currency, right? Love, gratitude, and being your authentic self. And that's what's really the age of Aquarius about.
And, the desire for this has really grown out of just our own need. The reality is, as I said, I've been building brands for the last 7 years. I'm on my third brand right now. And it seems like every time you turn around, there's another company who will offer to take your money to do this marketing, take your money to give you this, to do that. And you never quite know, does it work? Should I spend the money this way? You've got Facebook ads and Instagram ads and all these people, and you don't know, Google ads, AdWords. You don't know what to spend your money on. And sometimes you just shouldn't spend your money on those things at all. But we all need advice. We all need some help.
Support, insight.
Like I was talking to somebody who had started to connect me with a digital marketer. And the next thing I knew, she came and she said, yeah, guess what? The digital marketer was working with me and they're helping me build out my site. But then they just now told me that once they help me do that, in addition to her paying them for their services, they want to own her site when they're done and they want to keep it from her. Well, I want to be able to have a network where
we help one another,
like
and no ownership and stealing.
Tell each other, listen, don't do this. Is what will happen if you do business with this person. And so ultimately my goal is to get to know every single person on the platform so that I can personally endorse what they're doing. And you can say, you know what, if Alana and Eric trust them, then we know that they are trustworthy people who are part of trying to help build. That's the whole purpose of this. And again, this came out of the fact that, as I said, I've been doing this for a while. And as I try to help Eric, I find myself looking and needing the same support and needing help and needing different things. So we all need digital marketers.
But we need one another. And there's so many people that we have connected since we've both been doing this work. And people have the similar stories and energies, right? And so it's about us coming together, forming something, because we've also seen where we've seen other groups or been in and out of other groups where people are totally misled and deceived. And it like not only angered us and hurt our hearts, but it was just like, no, not on our watch. So we were like, you know what, we've got to be the people who are formulating, right? We both have our sun in the 11th house. So we're both about creating groups and organizations that can support the collective, right? And so that's really important. Me as the Virgo sun, her as the Pisces sun, we're on that healing axis. And to me, I think that when you get like-minded people with positive intentions, good things can happen. And I think so often people are afraid to connect with people because we're all kind of alone, isolated on an island. And when you're starting a small business, just like you raise a child, it takes a village. And so we want to be kind of like the heads, but really just the glue to formulate this village where we all contribute and chime in. And maybe some of you join, and maybe you don't have your own business. Maybe you have a 9-to-5, but you have insight, gifts, skills, and talents. And so even sometimes just support that you can offer to the group. Well, we want you and we want to welcome you. And so she's going to share all the information in terms of where you guys can sign up and join. It's totally free. We're going to do stuff on Instagram and Facebook, but it's going to start to grow. And there will be services specifically that we will be providing. Obviously, I do the business birth charts. She does branding and marketing and can help people with all those things and logos and trademarking because she's done it. And it's like the best experience is when you've already done it You know, you got the trophy and you can show it. You know what I mean? Like you've lived the life and experience of it. And so to me, as you know, on my podcast, Knowledge is Love, one of my favorite isms that birthed this show, I'm not about hoarding information. If I know something, I'm going to share it to uplift you and to help you grow to be better. If I don't know it, guess what? And you guys have heard me on here say this. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know the answer because I'm not going to lie to you. And so I'll either say, you know what, let me research it and I'll get back to you, or I'll try to find someone else who's an expert and who knows, and then boom, have them share with you.
So the ultimate purpose of this group is, first off, it's free. Yep. It's free. It's free. It's free. It is not going to be a place where Alana's selling Sabale or Eric is selling his services. It's a free collaborative area for people to connect. My goal out of it is for collaborations to happen. And the only way collaborations can happen is that if the people who are part of the group are talking about what they do, where they want to go, who are the people that they want to sell. Like, for instance, I sell holistic products. So I really would love to be in more meditation studios, holistic
yoga studios,
meditation studios, yoga studios, health food stores, that sort of thing.
So I will be
telling people that if you have any of those businesses or you know somebody or whatever, you might say, hey, Alana, connect with these people and vice versa. And I want this to be an environment where we are open to sharing the knowledge and connecting and helping each other grow. This again is, I'm not creating something that is one-sided. I want you to talk about what you do and share so we can all grow. The other thing that's really important to me is that I'm sharing knowledge. As I said, I've been doing this a long time. So I just put up on Sabale's page. I will put it up on, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, but I have a video that talks about how to price your products, the nuts and bolts of figuring out your margin, of whether, the different techniques, the psychology behind pricing, things of that nature, because these are all important things that if you haven't been doing it and you don't know, you don't know. I'm going to be teaching people how to hone in on their target customer and build out that customer avatar and understand those things to know, okay, here's how you can use AI. Like, I just joined an AI group to teach me how to make graphics, because this way I can use my products and create graphics for them, without having to pay for photo shoots all the time. But as I get this information and I learn how to do these things, I'm going to be sharing it with you. So that's the whole purpose of what we're wanting to do, because right now the world is changing, and bottom line is we need to come together as a group the same way that they have come together as a controlling group. We need to have a group where we control the way we choose to show up, behave, support, what the whole nine. So,
and have a real social network, right? That's creating freedom and liberation in business. And when you are willing to connect with people, right? So I tell you guys, like, hey, if you're interested in this and that, I know someone that does human design. They could do your chart. I know a numerologist. I know, this practitioner, that practitioner, right? Like my guest returning, the shamanic surgeon, Marie Lucinda, will be here 8 p.m. Eastern this Thursday night. She's coming back for her second visit, and we're going to talk about love, self-love, and getting us ready for Valentine's season and understanding, what the true meaning of love is and connecting to God's source energy, right? So those are just different examples, because, right, we can both say we've had spiritual work and readings done with Marie Lucinda. So we can vouch for her. Not only that she's authentic and true, but that we've received benefits and that it's worked, right? So that's a reality. I can give you the personal example that she did some shamanic surgery on me, and I actually had some improvement in my right eye, right? Where my right eye is legally blind and I have an eye disease I was born with. There is no logical reason, right? Science doesn't support that my vision would improve, but it did, right? And I've had 2 little improvements in the last few years, one after my near-death experience being in a coma, and then one working with Marie Lucinda. So I can say, right, that's a real life testimony. Like, I can't make that up. I can't lie. The doctor tested my eyes and was like, yeah. So this is what we want to share, and the type of people we want to present and share with you. And we want you also to do the same in this group. So you want to get to the chat?
Well, there's not much.
Okay.
I mean, there's people for
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
Thank you all. But, so basically
You
that's
like the new background, Danny? Danny hasn't been here since we got the new background. D nice. What's up, player? It's good to see you, man.
So basically, what we're wanting to do is create a community where everyone can thrive and we support each other. It's about collaboration, it's about community, it's about learning, it's about teaching if you want to show up. I will be giving voices to everyone who wants to have a voice. For example, Evelyn on here, you have an Etsy shop that
She's
sells
got
crystals.
many
She's
gifts and
and
talents.
she's and that and that's one of the
yeah.
like this woman has so much. It's like amazing. But anyways, my point is, like, I would love for you to join the group,
Yeah.
to share your Etsy, and let people know, like, hey,
All
in
you
addition
do,
to
yeah.
having this store, I can source wholesale. And if you are a person putting together an event and you need wholesale crystals or you need whatever, then let's go to Evelyn and let's put her out there.
Yeah.
And vice versa. If Evelyn needs something, she can come back to the group and say, is there somebody here? So that's the whole purpose. That's the whole point. We've got to band together. The powers that be have definitely band together when it comes to getting what they want. I think we have the ability to do the same thing, and we will change the world as we do it.
And the astrology supports it too, you guys, right?
Mhm.
When I speak of these new energies with February 5th, 14th, and 16th, understand this is going to happen for the next 20 years when these planets go around each year and hit Pluto. But this is the first time in any of our lifetimes, unless any of you are 250 years old, which I highly doubt, we've never experienced this before. So it is a transformative time, transformative energy, and it's about power to the people, connecting, finding your tribe. Very Lilith Aquarius energy. So we're really excited to do this. Also, let me make some announcements. I'm starting a new service. Speaking of Lilith, it's the Black Moon Lilith and Chiron the Wounded Healer combo, $71 audio chart reading, where I am really helping you to understand any major aspects to your Black Moon Lilith or Chiron, how to move forward healing your Chiron wound, right? And then how you can also heal others, which helps you to heal yourself, understanding the rejection and the sometimes over sexualization you may experience from the Black Moon Lilith, but understanding how you need to connect through the birth chart to your intuition, your root chakra, your pheromones, your hormones. And Lilith, yes, the sign and house also speaks to your tribe. Who is your tribe of people? Because that Lilith sign, those sun, moon risings, they're your people that will come and support you. So this is a new service. It's not on the website yet, biggieastrology.com, but you can email me directly at biggieastrology@gmail.com to take advantage of this new service that is really, it's going to be nice. I'm very excited.
Okay. And to join High Frequency Entrepreneurs, HI frequency. So, as my husband loves to say about the double entendre, so the high is not only a greeting, but also a place to achieve high elevation, but High Frequency Entrepreneurs. You can find the group on Facebook. You can find a account on Instagram. I still have to put the posts up, but I have created the initial shells, the initial logo, that sort of thing. And
I'll set up a Twitter soon too.
Yes. So let's look to build this group. Let's look to build each other up. And again, it's free. I want you to share about what you're doing, and hopefully you get benefit out of this. I get benefit out of it. Everybody benefits. Everybody gets a big piece of pie in the end. Okay. So,
but it's important to find like people that you can trust and like-minded people,
as this
important.
group evolves, my goal is to be able to endorse the people who are part of it. My goal is to be able to create bigger collaborations, i.e., retreats and things that are going to really bring money and and build our individual brands. So that is my ultimate goal. So, but you got to start somewhere, and I want to keep it grassroots because there are so many talented, amazing people out there, and I want to shine lights.
And we've met so many in the last few
Absolutely.
years, and so many of you
Absolutely.
on here. So you can, email me directly at biggieastrology@gmail.com if you have a particular business, or if you have an idea for a business, because that's the benefit of the business birth chart, right? I can actually help you to give you the best time to file for your LLC or your S Corp, to start your spiritual business. Because remember, with Saturn and Neptune and Pisces till 2026 and all this new energy in Aquarius, there is this movement, there's this energy where people want to leave their 9-to-5 programming matrix jobs and really start to move forward into starting their own spiritual business. And that's something that I can help you with.
Okay. So as we prepare to wrap up, again, High Frequency Entrepreneurs, our grassroots group. It's free to join. Javanka, please check it out. It's free. It's free. And on top of it, I'm not doing that annoying thing where you join a Facebook group because you think it's going to be cool and they've got that rule about no spam, don't share your business, don't talk. No, I want you to talk.
We want Javanka to share your psychic business.
Share what you're doing, because the whole point of it is to bring about community, bring about collaboration, bring about learning, bring about teaching. I want people to be able to teach. The first video that I put up on my YouTube page, which is sabalepure.com, is 5 tips for pricing your products. I have to set up a YouTube. I'm debating if I should set up a YouTube or how I should do that, but I'm going to definitely put it also on the Facebook group.
I created a playlist thing on here, and maybe we can do
so
the
we'll have it in these different places.
Yeah.
We'll have it on the Facebook group. This is really early, guys, but it's been something that we've been wanting to do. And again, we want to build up everybody, because the big guys, the Charles Schwabs and the big guys, they have no problem banding together to control and limit what we have access to. So we have to have no problem banding together and supporting each other. Ultimately, we have to go back to small business. We have to go back to, kind of like Montgomery bus boycotts that helped Black people, to be able to change the world. We have to start doing that and supporting that. So that's what we're trying to be a part of. Definitely. And again, it's free, and I want you to get as much out of the group as I get. It's not a place for Sabale Pure only. It is a place for your business, his business, and everybody to talk about and build.
And teamwork makes the dream work. And I'll be doing some videos about different planetary placements that can help you to even guide your business. Some free information, because that's what it's about. You know what I mean? And what's important is that when people are willing to connect and share, then we could also support one another, right? You're like coming to the group and you're like, well, God, I feel like I need a psychic reading. Well, we'll be like, oh, well, maybe you should reach out to Javanka Magana. She's an amazing psychic. Da, 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 da. Oh, I want some, I need some crystals. I need a new necklace, this and that. Oh, well, maybe you should check Evelyn Torres and da, 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 da. So that's the type of situation that we're really trying to establish. So we hope that you guys get excited about it. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and that you sign up, like Alana said, at High Frequency Entrepreneur on Instagram and Facebook, because it's a new age. It's a new time.
I'm going to be fumbling through, quite frankly. I don't like Facebook, but it seems like the place that I need to be to share this group. So I'm learning Facebook, so please bear with me. Yeah. But again,
and we could also potentially move it to Telegram and other places, but I think Facebook is
I need to just bring it someplace that people can find it. And again, it's all about taking down barriers. So I don't want barriers to money, and it's about sharing information. And at a certain point, yes, my vision is to be able to have something where if we had a group, the group would have a minimal fee, but that fee would be to advertise the group or advertise events
Or
that we
promote
as
events,
a collective
yeah.
group were putting on, and that there would be full transparency in terms of this is the money collected, this is the money spent on advertising, this is the money spent on these different things. I'm on another note, I am the HOA president of my community, and that's exactly what I'm doing here with our community. Is I am opening up and making every decision, putting it back to the homeowners so that they know what their HOA dues are going to and what's happening. And that's how I envision this group being, because if, and we're not doing this now, mind you, this is free right now, but if we ever do become something that is collecting money, it is going to be for the betterment of all and for collective events that we put on and all benefit from.
Definitely. And I think at the same time, as it grows and we move down different avenues, we will definitely, just like I have my astrological coffee talk, we will have some Zoom meetings and invite high frequency entrepreneur members and people who are interested to come and join, where we can get on Zoom together and share tricks of the trade, share, oh, I met this person and they really helped me with this, different modalities, different things, because it's information is really powerful and important.
I'm excited because just last Thursday I met somebody who was talking to me about some sovereign issues and the fact that she doesn't have to pay taxes and she knows how to do this. You know what? I am so into learning about that and how we can set up our own financial structures and do different things. And what I learned, I want to share. You know what I mean? Again, this is all about us growing and sharing. So, you know what, guys? This is going to be a short one tonight. It's all about that. Please go over to High Frequency Entrepreneurs. There's going to be next to nothing on there now, but if you follow, the information will come. And go over on Instagram, go over on Facebook. I have a group and a page. I'm really looking to build the group because I think the group is where we can have the interaction more than simply on the page. Because again, I want you.
It's harder on Instagram, but on Facebook it's easier.
Yeah,
for
well, Instagram is going to be more
yeah.
about the pictures and more about like people being able to promote their people will be able to put their logos, their brands, their web.
Yeah, so you could email them to us and we could post them up.
See like a directory of people who are associated with us, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Pauline. And then Facebook group will be where we can exchange ideas. For example, the video that I did on how to price your products, and there'll be other things like how to identify your target market, how to build a cohesive brand, how to come up with taglines, all these different things as we build our brands and need help. Will be more on the Facebook. The IG will be more of pictures and different things. When we move into having collaborations, like I see people being able to do, IG lives or come on this podcast as we have pictures of that stuff going on and we're promoting,
and even
that
present
will be on
on
the
Zoom
Instagram
for larger groups, presenting on Zoom, doing things like that.
It's brand new. Again, it's just a shell at the moment, but it's a pretty darn good
See, the
logo.
Taylors had to come on and we trumping the Grammys.
It's a really good logo. So soon I'll be offering t-shirts on it because actually I was like, dang, I want to wear this High Frequency Entrepreneur.
You know what's so funny,
t-shirt.
You guys? I haven't even seen the logo yet.
Oh no, he hasn't.
I haven't even seen it.
I did it, and it has like, it's the frequency, and it kind of goes from your crown chakra to your root chakra, and the green and the heart. I really like it. I hope you like it too. But these are things that I love making logos. I love doing like things like that. So anyways.
Now you can go and start dinner. I'm going to stay on for another minute.
Okay.
Tell them a couple astrology things.
Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, the boys got to eat. And, I'm going to go early just to let you guys also, if you want to watch the Grammys and stuff like that, definitely I'm going to try to re-release some of my music, E-Complete, Hip Hop Forever, True Speaker. And then the third album I'm going to start to record this year, God Told Me to Tell You, which I didn't know what God wanted me to tell you per se a few years ago when I got the title. And then obviously after my near-death experience, I knew exactly. And by the way, I have another podcast interview where I'm talking about astrology, spirituality, and my NDE. This is my seventh one. It'll be in interviews and media on Tuesday. It's called How I Made It Through, I believe. They're on Spotify and here and Apple. And it's the woman's name is Kristen Taylor. She's amazing. It was a really fun and great interview. There was already a little clip put up on my IG. I think I put it up in my shorts or in the reel, the feed. I don't know, the thing in the top left corner. You guys, I don't know that stuff. So, I hope you guys are doing well with this Sagittarius energy. But understand, so tomorrow you will definitely. You're going to feel a shift with this Mercury being conjunct Pluto. And so, because Mercury is the messenger, there could quite literally be some stuff as you wake up in the morning or, as I'm doing my astro weather or throughout the day where, and you'll feel the conjunction for a while. So it's going to be for the next 10 days. And then obviously I told you the 14th Mars and then Venus. But these very, personal planets, Mercury, the analytical, logical mind, the messenger, Mars, willpower, action, drive, boyfriends, brothers, how we assert our energy. And then Venus, relationships, food, finance, money, value, self-worth, all those things, all hitting Pluto. This is really getting into, individual freedoms, exploring esoteric knowledge, astrology, the occult knowledge, really trying to improve and better the collective. So it all connects back to what, my wife and I are really trying to start with High Frequency Entrepreneur. And it's not just being excited about it, but it's like, I know all you guys are amazing. A lot of you that come on here that are regulars or have been to Coffee Talk, whatever, I've seen your birth charts. And I know sometimes, I don't know how you guys would have to let me know. And, it's hard for me to see the chat. My eyes have left. I don't think I have any kids around. But I will say this, I hope you don't think I'm giving you fluff or smoke when I big you up, when I look at your birth chart. I'm giving you honest interpretation and truth. Now, it's up to you to be able to soul search and to kind of walk in the energy of your birth chart. And that's what astrological life coaching is about, my 4-week, or, if you've had the chart reading, then 4-week, or my 5-week program with the chart reading, in terms of really guiding you through the map of your life so then you could actually activate these planetary energies and walk in your gifts. Because I'm not saying anything is easy, but remember, you selected this chart. Think of it like when you were up in the big screen in heaven with God, source energy, you decided these karmic lessons and, I need to learn this with my siblings, and I need a challenging mom, or I need to be without a dad, or because this is to evolve your soul in this lifetime. So when you get the chart reading, it's really helping you to see how you're walking in alignment and divine order, but also to remember. It's a remembering. You're remembering this ancient wisdom and knowledge. If you're on this path and you're here, you probably were connected to healing and the spiritual arts and the mystery schools in ancient times, in Samaria and ancient Kemet and Atlantis and Lemuria, wherever. You know what I mean? So please never doubt yourself. Know that all of you are freaking amazing. And remember when I tell you, right, retire, if nothing else, you get from me, hand in the pink slip, retire from negative self-talk tonight, immediately. Okay, it's important. I love you guys, Pauline and Javanka and Evelyn and Danny and Hope and, everybody else that comes on, and my regulars and my new regulars. I'll see you Thursday night. I can't even explain how much I appreciate you guys, because the fact that you come and support is a testament that you feel like not only that I'm real and thorough, like, from like the borough I'm from, but that, I try to walk in and talk it. No man is perfect, but, I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm just a real dude. And I've been like this my whole life. Like, this isn't like a new Eric. Yeah, I'm a new Eric in terms of all I've been through and evolved, but I've been this same guy as a youngster. I was the one that would connect my friends together, playing the, meetups for the sports, the sleepovers, let's connect and do this and that. I was the one to inject positivity and fairness for the collective. And, when I was in third, fourth grade, there was no bullies on my watch. I would check the bullies and let them know, like, yeah, no, everybody's got to have a shot, a turn, and this and that. And so that's just, who I've always been and who I will always continue to be, as a husband, as a father, as a professional intuitive astrologer, and as a relationship coach. So Aquarius, where you at? The birth chart sale ends on the 18th, 107 or 207. Okay, sun, moon, risings, natal birth chart, solar return or secondary progression. And and Pisces will start on the 19th. But remember, we got 29 days this year. It's a leap year, okay? So really fascinating energies. And I'm just really appreciative of you guys. Make sure you come Thursday night to see Marie Lucinda, 8 p.m. Eastern, for episode 189. 89. Can you imagine? It's the 35th anniversary this year of my high school graduation. And I think they're planning a reunion in New York City. I don't know if I can make it in April, but my heart and my spirit is going to be there. I think they're doing the class of 89, 90, and 91 because we were all so tight, maybe 88 to 91. I don't know. But, like, I can't even fathom. You know what I mean? I'm 53 years old. It's like incredible, So for all you Gen Zs and millennials that support the OG, I appreciate you. And I'm really here to be of service to the collective. I want you guys. I mean, God, I'm not envious and jealous, but I'm like, oh, I wish I knew my birth chart and this type of knowledge when I was 24 or 28 or 32 or 19. Oh my gosh, I'd be a giant. Sorry, I got a little cough. My throat's hurting. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Good night. It was short. If you watch the Grammys, watch it. Hopefully it's not too evil and demonic and, like that foolishness last year with that guy with the Satan on stage, Sam Smith or whatever. I mean, we got to get the entertainment industry back to God's people, back to spiritually minded people. Acting and music, that shouldn't just be for negative stuff and low vibrational stuff. Music is supposed to be positive and high frequency. And so that's the type of music I like and that I create as E-Complete. And so I hope you guys will love, appreciate, and support when I re-release my first and second album, and which I might do shortly. I'll announce and let you know. But then when I also release my third album, probably in 2025, but I'm going to start recording it this year. God told me to tell you. He told me to tell you a lot of things, but he told me to tell you that you're amazing. Don't doubt yourself. Positive self-talk. The subconscious mind is listening. So no gossiping either about other folks, and just shine bright like a diamond. All right. Oh, well, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll give you my Super Bowl prediction, but it should be kind of interesting and all that jazz. All right. Hopefully, you guys are feeling good with the Sag Moon. Okay, we're gonna rock with it tomorrow, and then we'll get to the Capricorn moon. And remember, the 9th, February 9th, is the Aquarius new moon. But the moon will move into Aquarius, I think, starting late on the 7th. So just in a couple of days. So the Cap moon will be coming in, I think, late tomorrow night. 2.5 days, and then the Aquarius moon. And so the Aquarius new moon, I did the live, so go back and watch it. It's 20 degrees on February 9th. All right. Enjoy February. A lot of new in energy, can be extremely intense, transformative. Please, spiritual discipline, 15 to 30 minutes a day. Do not miss a day. Just like you shower and brush your teeth, put in some time, breath work, yoga, toning. the sound frequencies can heal your body just like a cat or bees, that energy. And please go sign up for High Frequency Entrepreneur on IG and also on Facebook. Okay, I got the playlist here. This video will be in there, and I will be adding some more videos to it because I got some information to help you with your business that I'll do for free. But also, hey, if you're starting a business or you've already started a business and you've never done it, I highly recommend a business birth chart reading. I've been working with a lot of new people lately doing business birth charts, and they're loving it. It can help you with your branding, your employees, your sales, your marketing, your social media, your mission statement, your bumps in the road, all of it, all of it. It's very, very important and exciting. So, all right, you guys, I'm in, I'm out without a doubt. And have a great week. Got an early client tomorrow morning, so the Astro Brother will come a little late. And please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, because some people comment but don't subscribe. But also, after I'm done with this in 5 seconds, please come back and comment and just say, yes, I'm down with High Frequency Entrepreneur. I'm down with Eric and Alana. Thank you for sharing this, you guys, all this and that. But please come back and lift up this show and share it on your social media and algorithms and tell people about what we're creating, because I'm excited about it. And it's going to be a great way for all of us to build in the future, connect and shine. And I don't care, like Pauline, she's a chef, a pastry chef, and does all this great cooking. Well, she can come on there too, Pauline, share recipes, stuff like that. Javanka with your psychic stuff and even tips about dogs. Danny with your DJing and your business and stuff. Everybody's got something to offer. Believe me. So if you've got the right heart and the right intention and you want to connect, then come on. High Frequency Entrepreneur. Connect with us and shine and let's build a new reality. All right. Biggie Astrology, episode 188. Knowledge is love. And happy Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquarius. God bless you guys. And thank you for joining us tonight, you guys. Bye, you guys. All right. You doing good? You enjoying the Sats Moon? I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Mateus's football game got rained out, so we just had a scrimmage. So I don't got no stories to tell you, but everybody's doing good. All right. I'll see you Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, with Marie Lucinda. All right, the shamanic surgeon. She's the real deal. You don't want to miss this episode. All right. Love is in the air. You can also book a mini love audio chart reading, only $53. High Frequency Entrepreneur.